So this is day, well, I'm not really keeping track, but it's been 16 months since the brain surgery and 16 months of every single day waking up in pain. So 16 times, I think it's over 500 days. Including today. It's been a really beautiful practice of, it's like each of us, until it's integrated, and maybe even after it's integrated. Hey, good morning, Walter. I don't know if it's morning where you're at, but good moment wherever you are. So yeah, I was just sharing, it's I think day 500 and something, waking up in pain. Now, when I'm sharing this, I'm not complaining. And I'm doing my best to not identify with. Good morning, Angela. I'm doing my best to not, hey, Walter, good morning from Arizona. Awesome. If you could, actually, this is a blessing because I feel like the Arizona energy speaks and lives through you. And God lives through you. And the earth lives through you. So, and it works the other way too. So you have a connection with Arizona. I love Arizona. I love the energy there. So if you could, it doesn't have to be now, but sometime if you could say hello to Arizona for me, just seeing who's here. Hey, Angela, Marla, Peter, thank you for being here. So yeah, I was just sharing that every day for over 500 days straight. The only reason I remember 500 is because it's been over 16 months. I'm not keeping track. So, yeah, I was just sharing every day waking up in pain. Like, it could be a lot worse, you know? It could be so much worse. But at the same time, I remember what it feels like to be out of pain. I remember what it feels like to be a child. I remember what it feels like to be home, actually. I could feel that vibration. I believe heaven is a frequency. It's not a location as we think of it, but the frequency is the location. And quite literally, heaven could be here now. Actually, it is here now. So that's the constant, I don't know, death, rebirth we're all experiencing. Psychologically, letting go of a little bit of fear, and then a lot of love comes in, and then the next moment. So, you know, this is not just a theory for me. This is every day for 16 months. Hey, Barbara and Joseph, thank you for being here. Good morning. We're here to help each other. And what does help mean? I think it means love. And it also means to be connected to who you are, because you have energy and love and gifts and skills and experiences and connections with God that I do not have. You have your own unique connection with God. I have my own unique connection. So this is a very challenging time for all of us in different ways. You probably have challenges that I could never handle. And I probably have challenges that you could never handle. So together, we can support each other. Right now, yeah, our bodies are separate, but our hearts, I believe, are connected. Especially like when we move in the lower dimensions, you could say. Not lower grounded towards the earth. That's different. But when I'm saying lower, like the more fear-based, that's where there's the separation. So when we move higher in the frequencies, more higher in the love, that's when there's the connection, and that's where there's the unity consciousness. That's where there's the, well, you know what's there. So I'm doing my best to be present with the pain and the challenges. And there are a lot of humbling limitations. I love to practice yoga. I love to sing and play guitar. I love to give healing touch. I love to type books on the computer. I cannot do that with my left hand right now. I love to walk briskly without worrying about injuring myself or a seizure. So, that's part of why I make these live streams a lot, because I might as well use what I have, which is my mind and my heart and my voice. And my vision. So yeah, every day waking, like, what is that like? Well, I think it's the same as any other practice. What is it like to wake up in pain again? And inescapable pain in the head and in different parts of the body, but mostly in the head. I don't want to keep every day. I'll show you So I guess this is for people who have never seen these videos, because I don't want to assume that I'm the center of everyone's reality and people know automatically what's happening in my life. So that's why I'm showing my head again. So yeah, what is it like? I feel the same. I'm trying to surrender to the death and the rebirth. Like, what's the difference between creating $1 million and dealing with this pain in my head? I mean, I think at the core, the principles are the same for anything, for creating anything. So I'm trying to connect with these principles. And if people have asked me, well, if you're going to leave the body, if you're going to die soon, what would you do? 2 things I would do. It's not because I've had to face this many times, so I've already, just trying not to sneeze. I've already done the make amends thing and, revisit my past and all that. And I've done that many, many times. I try to do it every day to be honest with myself and look at what did I create in the past that led to my current reality on the inside and outside. So I've done that a lot. But if I had to share anything with the world before I leave the body and don't come back into this body, it'd be 2 things. It would be all of the art that I've created. There's so much beautiful digital art. I don't know if I could leave it pictured. No, I can't leave it in the comments. Art is something I've created for the past, I think, at least 10 years of just regular, I don't know, what do you call them, downloads. If you've ever seen my art, you'll see what I mean. So my art, and then the 11 foundational principles. I used to write about them a lot many years ago. It's almost like Moses' 10 commandments. But I wasn't thinking about Moses when they came to me. Thank you, Angela. Angela, please send me a message. And I want to send you some art so you could see what it's like. And they make for great screensavers. That's the vision I get from my art. That many years ago when I first created the art, cell phones weren't as popular. And plus, my art is all digital. Because the originals, they weren't scanned professionally, so they don't print well. But I took a picture of them with my digital camera at the time. And so I have all of them that I've created, almost all of them. So I think I have at least 100, 200 or more, probably more, at least a few hundred in digital form. And let alone the art that I already have can be changed into other forms. So there's a lot of art that I have. Even one piece would be enough to sell, but that's what I want to do. I don't want to just sell it. I mean, I want to share it with the world and have people use it on their phones as wallpapers. They are very balancing for the mind. They bring in good energy. You don't have to believe me. You can let me know if you want to see any of my art. I'll send you. So I feel like if I was going to leave the body, I would share the art I would just give it all away immediately. And then the 11 foundational principles. These, I have been a master at not living them. That probably led to the brain cancer in the first place. So if you have a few minutes, I want to go through them real quickly. So in the past, I used to write about them. When I was in India, I wrote many, what I call e-manuals. So they're like mini books on the 11 foundational principles. But I would always get into that same negative pattern of self-criticism. Most of my life, I felt like I was in survival mode. Quite literally, not having enough money for rent or trying to figure out where I'm going to live. And so it was very hard to create while feeling in survival mode. Plus, feeling like I'm not good enough, my creations aren't good enough. Plus, I would perpetuate that cycle by sabotage. So I would write about the 11 foundational principles a lot. Really nice writings, I think. I love to write. We all have different skills. One of mine is writing. And then I would destroy the ebooks and just delete them and feel like, well, no one's going to read them. I'm not a master of them yet, and all this stuff. So the 11 foundational principles, these are what I am practicing every single day. These were not given to me on a psychedelic trip, or no one told me about them. I didn't think, well, I'm going to create something and share it with people. They kind of just came to me over the years. It came to me over many years, actually. And then they just kind of formed into the 11 foundational principles. And then, like I said, I spent a long time running away from them. Hi, Mr. Mooney. I don't know if you mind me calling you that. I just want to give you like a reverence name or something. I'll call you, I don't know, James, Brother James. So I'm talking about if I was going to leave the body and not come back, what would I do? I'd give away all my art immediately. Just say a big thank you to everyone. It wouldn't be really sad for me. Just trust it's all in the divine plan. I'd be doing the same work anyway, just on a higher realm or in a different realm. My work wouldn't stop. The dreams in my heart would not end. And this is something I've had to face. Like, this is not a theory. I have to face this every day. The pain, death. Like, where am I going to put my energy? Am I just going to say, well, I'm only going to focus on the dreams in my heart if I stay alive? I'm only going to focus on love if the pain goes away, if I heal? And then what does healing even mean? So these are very real questions I've had the opportunity to ask myself every day, all day. And then also not being selfish. Like, okay, I'm alive now. How can I help other people, even in this situation? Am I just going to wait until the pain goes away, the brain cancer fully heals? So these are things I ask myself. So the 11 foundational principles, I want to write about it. I've wanted to write about it for many, many months, but literally I can't with my left hand. I can't type. With my right hand, I can. The voice dictation on my phone is not adequate. I'm trying to figure out how to use the one on the computer. So, and then sometimes the pain just gets too much. Even like right now, I will stop speaking soon. But quickly, the 11 foundational principles, these are living tools, psychological and energetic tools to clear energies, to awaken the truth of who you are, to manifest miracles, to awaken your unique vibration, your unique flow state, and your unique life purpose. And each of these principles are here every moment, and they're all related to each other. And these principles, although you could say I have created them, they're not mine. Like, so it's very important that Angela said, can somebody type it for you? Well, people have offered, but for one, I don't think that would work. And also, I really want to type. I love typing. I want my left hand to heal so that I can type. So yeah, I'm still meditating on it. So the 11 foundational principles, you have to make them alive. Otherwise, they're just dead, a dead text. Like maybe the Bible is a dead text unless we bring life to the teachings in it. Okay, so I'll go through them quickly. And to understand one, you have to understand the others. They're all related. They're all expressions of the same truth. And these are tools. They're also energies. All right, so foundational principle number 1. And well, it doesn't matter, but don't write them down and share them with people and like try to teach them. Like this would not make sense. So I'm going to do that. And then after I publish stuff and share it, which hopefully will be soon, then, you know, could practice them. Okay, so number 1, my unique vibration. This is, I'll give it, actually I don't have time to give an explanation. Gotta go soon. But number 1, my unique vibration. I'll say your unique vibration. Number 2, your unique flow state. Number 3, your unique life purpose. And 1, 2, and 3, this is your unique Holy Trinity. Your unique vibration, flow state, and life purpose. Number 4, awareness of the 3 minds that are here in every moment, including this moment. The passive machine mind, the active machine mind, and the living mind. Number 5, starting now, success now, feeling your unique vibration, your unique flow state, and your unique life purpose now, just as you are. 6, the My Truths declaration. 7, asking yourself, what do I have control over now? And doing your best to only allow in energies that support your unique holy tri-state. 8, awareness of what blocks your unique flow state and what activates your unique flow state. 9, focus jumping. 10, the 5 energies that are always here. 11, the 5 minutes of surrender. And obviously, like a book could be written on each one. These are practices that I use every single moment, all day long. Right now, it's called focus layering. I'm doing breathing towards my belly, and I'm also sharing a different energy with the words. So anyway, yeah, it's very humbling to have all this pain and all these dreams in my heart and all of these limitations in the body, but still have all of this energy in my mind and my heart. But this is part of my path, and I'm grateful to practice every day. Sometimes I'm forced to practice. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about my experience of waking up in pretty intense pain every single day, physical limitations. But what can we do? So I'm trying to have like a win-win-win. The practice I do now, I want to do them for the rest of my life. Like I want to, and I believe you can do this too. You could cultivate energy now that will help you if you're going to die tomorrow. If you're going to live 1,000 years, why not feed the same energy that will lead to, that will support whatever happens, if that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to do. I want this experience to help me prepare for my wife. I want this pain in this moment, this presence, to help me cultivate a beautiful relationship with my wife. I haven't met yet in physical form, but she is alive right now somewhere on this planet. So why not make everything support everything? That's what I'm trying to say. Hey.
Hey, you ready? Nice man.
5 minutes. It's Dr. J. My stepdad calls me the Iceman because I go in ice cold showers and stand outside in freezing cold with bare feet in a bathing suit in the winter. All right, so yeah, I have to go, but I will be back, and I'm so grateful. If you could pray for me, I'd be grateful. Hopefully that's not too selfish to ask, but I want to be selfish with a capital S, with the self. Om Namah Shivaya. All right, so thank you so much for your support and your connection. Let's use anything we can to connect. Whatever tools we have, let's connect. And then let's create the higher frequency tools, the higher frequency world, the higher frequency network. So with that being said, thank you so much for being here, and I will be back.